talked about a surge in teens looking for jobs this summer and the important lessons that they can learn from having a summer job.
So tonight, here to talk more about that is Dr. Khadijah Booth Watkins, a psychiatrist and the Associate Director of the Clay Center for Young Healthy Minds at Mass General. It's great to see you, Doctor, as always. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Hi, Doctor. So the jobs don't really pay a lot, lifeguarding, mowing lawns, whatever it may be on a hot day. It's hard work as well, but in your opinion, is the experience itself, even if it's only for a few months and not that much money, is it usually worth it?
That's a great question, and it really depends. It depends on what are the other pressing needs that your teen might have. You know, are there academic things they need to work on? Are they training or playing a sport? Or maybe there are family engagements that they have to kind of attend and that are important. But all that being said, if the decision is made to work, there are lots of benefits that come with having a job over the summer, in addition to the money that they get to earn. I think for starters, they are able to have a structure and a routine. And for a lot of kids, managing all of this free, unstructured time during the summer can be challenging. They get to work on their time management skills. They get to have an opportunity to learn new skills and meet new people and build their confidence and responsibility. And there's so many more kind of benefits to the summer jobs. But that's just a few things that can really be beneficial to some kids.
You know, Doctor, just anecdotally, I cut lawns in the summer. Loved it, loved it, loved
Yeah.
it. So how can parents help their kids find that right summer job?
Well, it starts with, knowing your child and talking to them, asking them, what are they hoping to get out of the summer? Is it really just about earning a check because they want to buy a new bicycle or whatever kids are into these days? Or is it about learning a skill? Is it about kind of working on their CV? So with that information, you can talk with your child and help them plan and think about what job might be suitable for them. And then also when they do start working, helping them think about how to manage their money, the financial planning of it, how much they want to save, how much they want to spend, how much they want to invest. And also working, is different from being at school. And so how might they navigate maybe conflicts that might come up? So how do they advocate for themselves in the job, in the job as opposed to in school? And so they might require parental help for that as well.
And